just for me, and that's kind of what we're trying to do.
Your producer played a very different role than a typical producer did in the record. And there are two examples, and I want you each to kind of talk about one of these, but one is his input on Fences and how he affected that song. But then secondarily, In Love Is Like a Sunset, that was probably the most unusual and defining song on the album, and yet, it was put together from demos in the end. There was no intention of that being there, right? So tell me a little bit about your...
You know a lot about our record. It's impressive. Huh? We're flattered.
Philippe is a crazy guy. That's why we could work with him. He would come with a box of the best chocolate ever, and he would talk about that forever, and then we would work for 5 minutes. But those 5 minutes, they were decisive, because I don't know. He has this ear. He would come listen to a thing, say that's great, and then come back like 4 weeks after that, after going to holiday, and listen back to it. He would hear the slightest change. No, you changed something. I remember, he's this combination of pure genius and pure French laziness. So he basically he saved Fences, this song. He had it on a little CD, a little demo, and he took it on holidays, and he fell in love with the song, with his girlfriend, and so this song meant so much to him that he fought hard. We wanted to throw it away because it was very hard to do. We had this little demo that was very naive, but it was very hard to recreate this feeling of innocence. Sometimes you struggle hard to find this vibe you have in the first moments of creation. So we were about to let it go, and he saved it. He can save a song, against 4 guys who are bored. And he's a character for sure.
All the bands, and you're very lucky this way it seems, that you perform with, they have something in common. Like we did a session very recently with Wild Beasts, who you've played with. A lot of the bands that you're lucky enough to perform with, what they all have in common, and I talk to a lot of bands about this, and the bands that I love are all like this. It's pop music, but it fools people because the lyrics, once again, they say stuff. They're a little deeper. So that's always, to me, the great combination that happens here, is that because it's poppy and it's happy and it's energetic, but it gives you this great secret opportunity to get all sorts of subject matter and stuff in the lyrics, right? That's the secret.
Yeah, we work like a secret society in a way, I guess. Yeah, that's something like this. But a lot of, our influences, they come from everywhere, and to me, like Hank Williams, for instance, is very simple when you look at it, but the depth is amazing. There's the way very simple words connect to each other in a very poetic way. It's very unique, and so all those it's and the happy and sad thing is, the more we do music, I think the less we see a difference between happy and sad. That's what we like in music, is that our favorite songs, they have this power that they can, make you happy or sad depending on the state you're in. And I love the idea that happy and sad is the same thing.
It's all about people having human emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
And reacting to what you're doing versus saying, oh, it's another song about love, because we need more broken-hearted. Well, we need more love. But do we need more either broken-hearted love songs or really, I don't hate you, but I do hate you? Which is what about 75% of love songs are, right? Yeah. So I have to go down this road just because it cracks me up. And, the back to the French thing, there's 2 things that crack me up every time. One, that you don't like Parisian girls, And then on combination, the Parisian girls are never going to go near you because you turned down that French Legion of Honor thing. So you've screwed it up for life now with the French.
We
with the
no
French
no we
girls.
have a love and hate relationship with France, but it's mostly love. But there's some things that are annoying that you see. You know, it's because when you travel a lot, you see what could be better in France. What's annoying, you almost experience it as a tourist, and I, you know, you see what could be very annoying. But then France is, you know, it's something you can't help. You only have really one home. When we take the car and we drive from Paris to Versailles, it will always work, you know, even if the trip is not the best or something, it will always do something. It will always carry a lot of memories and emotions, and so yeah, it's a love and hate relationship. It's almost like your ex-girlfriend or something.
Oh, let's not go down that road. Not today. We're doing so well. We don't want to turn this into a violent massacre of any sort. So, in some ways, and against that, be careful what, you know, the expression, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Having a big record is a lot of pressure. And yet, what I'm seeing, and I've now learned personally, is that you're not letting all this insanity go to your heads. At least not for this, you know, few minutes. Maybe the second you leave here.
Yeah.
But you know, there's that famous rock and roll expression that you're only as good as your last record. So as you're riding this wave, what do you think about and what do you talk about as far as what's next? Do you talk about it at all, or are you just riding this wave?
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Coming
in the
here.
car, yeah, we said we were talking about this, you know, this thing about talking to a lot of people and this danger, because we know history of music, you know, and we know it can be dangerous. And we said, we just do a very arty record next time, and it's gonna be perfect. That's the way we see things, you know, and that's what we did with this one, you know. We thought, you know, now with the internet, the people who really love music, they're gonna find our record, you know, and they're gonna download it illegally. And so we thought, you know, with all these new technologies, you know, even if the record is a bit strange, it's not like people cannot find it in a shop, you know. They can find it, so let's do it for them and for us. So we did it this way, and it happened to be the most successful one. So next time we'll do it the same way, I guess. The danger is if you want to
be successful.
Yeah, to please and to everybody.
Then you're really dead if you.
Yeah, the thing, pleasing everybody means doing something that is meaningless, you know. So yeah, we will try to please as few people as possible.
To that end, it's a great almost closing question. So you have this power right now. You've just reached, even in the past 48 hours, right? You've probably reached, you know, many millions of people. So that's kind of like putting on the Superman costume as musicians. Have you ever thought, if you could do anything with this amazing power right now, what would you do?
What we should do, you mean?
Or what would you do?
What
or
we
what
should have done.
Or however you, hey, take it.
No, I don't know, but when you're inside, you know, when you talk to, we would love to offer, you know, a different angle to prove that difference, you know, is good. What we travel a lot, and you know, one thing that is really terrifying is to see, you know, the same shops in every city, you know, the same malls, you know, and if we are just promoting the idea of, you know, independence and something a bit awkward, you know, this is good.
I guess it's something we learned from Versailles. Growing up in Versailles, that's the best gift that the city made us, is that we really felt different. Because it was a very strict and there was a dress code. It makes you feel different. And that's why maybe a lot of bands come from there, because you understand really young that there is another, there's somewhere you can go that's different.
That was great.
Cool, thank you.